Yo, what's up with y'all, man? I'm back with another video. Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Shout out to anybody holding on to their energy, breaking bad addictions, and becoming a better version of themselves. Alright guys, so in this video I just want to talk about how you shouldn't let your boredom, you shouldn't let being bored, life isn't always exciting, right? Life is full of ups and downs and just a roller coaster of highs and lows, okay? But what I'm basically trying to say in this video is don't let those little moments of boredom drive you back to being like in destructive mode, right? Don't let like little moments of boredom in your life, don't let that lead you down to, things that you used to do back then in the past, right? Like hanging around, people that aren't good for you, or, just wasting time, or just going on the hub, or getting drunk, or getting high, or all these things, man. Like whatever you're working on, man, don't let like these little moments of boredom drive you back to those vices, right? The things that are keeping you weak, the things that are keeping you stagnated. All right, because on your self-development journey, on your SR journey, there will be times where you just feel like, you know, you just feel like you're just there, right? Like you're doing everything right. You're hitting the gym, you're taking them cold showers, you're eating healthy. Um, you're just working on yourself, right? But with that, sometimes you have days where you're just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, man. You're just there, right? Like you don't really have anything like big going on like in your life, um, which could lead to feeling like boredom or whatever. But don't let like that boring moment in your life, don't let that drag you back to like old habits, right? Because you know you got to move forward, bro. The only way is up, okay? And that's how a lot of people are out here, man. It's like they can't sit with themselves, man. They can't feel a little bit of boredom, because then they will immediately, just trying to distract themselves or try to escape, okay? But you have to pick a side, because SR, being sober, being, healthy, that comes with a lot of peace, man. That comes with a lot of peace. That comes with a lot of energy, a lot of abundance, all these blessings, right? Like you're moving forward in life, okay? And, there's another side of life where it's just like instant pleasure, instant dopamine, right? The hub, drinking, the partying, all this stuff, man. Video games, social media, scrolling, like all this stuff, man. Like, yeah, it's a distraction from being bored, but you're not moving forward in life, man. You're not getting any gains physically, mentally, or spiritually. Okay, when you're always like distracting yourself, man. You know? Yeah, life isn't always like adventures and excitement, and you know, like life will be boring sometimes, and that's a part of the journey. That's a part of, yeah, man. But what I'm basically trying to say is like, just keep moving forward. Like every day isn't gonna be perfect. Every day isn't gonna be like how you'd want it to be. But just try to do your best to your ability to, not go back to your old ways, or do things that are just gonna keep you stuck like year after year and things like that, man. Don't be like, oh, I'm bored, so I'm gonna just go on the hub, or I'm gonna just go relapse, or I'm gonna go get messed up, bro. Like you're just keeping yourself in a hole. When you're doing that, you're just keeping yourself stagnated in life. you know like before I shot this video, I was feeling a little bored, right? I was like hitting the gym, I was working out, um but I don't know, something about the summer sometimes, like if you don't plan something out in the summer, it does get a little boring, because it's hot outside, and if you need to plan something out, because you're not gonna just be outside in the heat, just like go to a park, or go do something, like plan it out. But do your best to your abilities to be productive. All right. Just go with the flow of life. Just go with the flow of life, and just keep moving forward, man. Like just focus on doing like little micro changes within your life. You don't have to do something macro, right? Focus on the micro. That's what's most important, man. You know? That's what's most important because, sometimes life can feel like a drag, you're just like, here we go again. Like CJ, oh shit, here we go again. But hey, it's like that's a part of life, man. Like everybody has been feeling bored. Everybody feels bored sometimes, but what is important is like what you do, like where you direct your energy to. Okay, because a lot of people, they're just in destructive mode. They're in very low vibrational. They're just doing things that are just keeping them broke, keeping them miserable, and they're just trading a lot of that just to not be bored in that moment. But you just have to acknowledge the boredom, and then learn how to like cope with it in a more natural way. you know just make sure to like have a healthy lifestyle, hit the gym, um and then from time to time, you could plan like a vacation, or you could plan something out for the day. But for the most part, you're not going to be out and about like 24/7. um Sometimes you just have a lot of free time and you don't really know what to do with it. And especially when you're on retention, man, you got a lot of free time and you got a lot of energy, man. You're just gonna be like, bro, what do I do? But just do you. Just do you. Just do what you can to your abilities, man. Just that's a bar. That's a bar, man. And yeah, like that's pretty much it, man. Just don't go back to like these things that are just keeping you stuck. All right, just because you're a little bored in the moment. Hey, life gets a little boring sometimes, but it's a part of the journey. Like last year around this time, I went to Vegas, bro. Like I went skydiving, I went zip lining, I went bungee jumping off this building, and that was a high moment in my life right there. And then there's other times where I'm just like chilling, just not really doing much, but still being productive in some type of way. Okay, you don't want to not be doing nothing. All right, you always have to do something small. Something small. Try to figure out like what you like to do. Okay, figure out what you like to do, and just fill up your day with that. Okay, like right now I'm shooting a video. I'm transmuting energy that way. Before that, I was hitting the gym, and yeah, man, it's just life is just a crazy trip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like life is crazy, and I feel like when you're on retention, man, you can't do a lot of things that you used to do, bro. It's just gonna make you feel worse. Like I don't know, man. Like I've been trying to play like video games, but it gets boring quick. Like that actually makes me feel more bored because I'm just sitting there. Like this journey, it will make you want to like get up and do something. But the key is to figure out what you want to do. All right, because the reason why you feel bored is because you have nothing or like nowhere to transmute your energy. Like if you're just at home just sitting down, like you get bored, bro. But since you're on retention, and since you're like trying to live sober, you're gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna drink, and I'm not gonna go relapse, or I'm not gonna go be on that fapping bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff that you're trying to avoid, you're not gonna do those things when the boredom hits. All right, so you're gonna be forced to find a different outlet, something productive, something that is gonna benefit you, man. Probably start reading. I'm speaking to myself. Maybe I should start reading more. Okay, maybe I should start meditating more. Maybe I should start looking up locations that I could go to. All right, because that's very important, man. Because like I said, like I'll mention it again, man, you don't want to go back to these old people, old vices, or things from the past that you used to occupy your time with before you've been on this journey, man. All right, because that's just gonna leave you nowhere. All right, the times that I've gone back to drinking alcohol, bro, like yeah, you may feel like you may kill a little bit of boredom in that moment, but it just slows you down, man. It just yeah, man, it's just like it's not even worth it at the end, right? It's not even worth it. Same thing with watching corn or all this BS, bro. Like all this short-term pleasure, that you're trading in for that momentary boredom, it's not even worth it. So just, just be bored and then just be productive, right? Just do something that is gonna, help you out. Like I said, I was bored, but I was hitting the gym, for a little bit, and that is like an investment in myself for you know, like little micro steps, right? That is gonna build something else for the future. But when you're just drinking or when you're doing like low vibrational things, it's not gonna aid you on your life, man. It's not gonna take you anywhere. You're not gonna have anything to show for it. Get what I'm saying? You're not gonna have anything to show for it because this journey, yeah, it could get a little boring sometimes if you're not being productive. But at the same time, you feel a lot better from within, right? You start looking better, you start to get the glow, you start to get these gains, you start, having like all these different ideas that come to you over time. And being on retention is so much better than just relapsing, and being sober is so much better than just getting drunk, just because you're bored or whatever. Like, you got to switch your mentality to change your reality, right? So, that's pretty much my advice for this video, is to just, you know, life gets boring sometimes, but it's all about how we use that energy. Because, a couple years ago, I used to hang out with this one friend, and we always used to be out and about. We used to always be out and about, just like drinking and just, it was very like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like, I wasn't bored, but at the same time, I was just like destroying myself, bro, because I was always distracting myself with just drinking and then just going to different places. And like that friendship, it was just very like crazy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was like I was losing myself, man. I didn't have that inner peace. I didn't have no momentum, no movement, right? But as soon as like you isolate yourself from certain people, or you cut certain people off, you have a lot of inner peace. Okay, like your life isn't as like crazy or hyper stimulating as it once was, but at the same time, it's like you have a lot of peace, man. It's like a form of meditation. All right, so now you have time to, look at your life from a different point of view. Okay, because if you're always distracting yourself, just because you don't want to be bored, you're always gonna have the brain fog. You're always gonna, not be able to think straight. But sometimes you need those times to just reflect. Okay, just reflect, and the answers come to you. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to drop that quick video. Just keep going, man. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day. Maintain your frame. Retain gang. Let's go, bro. I'm out. Peace.